Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Grand Rising, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Welcome. Thank you for coming, everybody. Krishna Gauranga, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Gauranga Nityananda, Gauranga Nityananda, Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Gauranga, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, all right. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Gauranga, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Gauranga, Sri Krishna, Vishvanatha Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. All right, let's chant Japa here together. Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, 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 Rama,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna
Rama,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama Rama
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama
Rama Rama Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Kriya
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama, Rama,
Hare Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Radha, Radha,
Krishna
Radha,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama.
Radha,
Radha Radha, Radha Radha, Radha Radha, Radha Radha. Radha Rani. Radha Rani. Radha Rani. Radha Rani. Radha Rani. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare.
Krishna, 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 Krishna. Oh, my Lord Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna.
Hare Rama.
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Nityananda,
Rama.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Gauranga 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 Sri Krishna
Good
Chaitanya
children.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna
Good
Chaitanya
children. Good children.
Sri Krishna
Good
Chaitanya
children.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Ah, Sri Krishna Ah,
Shri Krishna
ah,
Shri Krishna
Sri Krishna
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna
Chaitanya Chaitanya.
Krishna Chaitanya Sri 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 Krishna Chaitanya Sri
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya Sri Krishna 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 Chaitanya Oh my Lord, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Shri Advaita,
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Advaita, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Ah. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Woo. Ah. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna.
Ah. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna 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 Krishna.
Hare
Radha
Hare
Radha
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Radha
Hare
Radha
Krishna, Krishna,
Radhe Radhe
Hare
Radhe
Rama, Hare Rama.
Radhe
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radhe
Hare Krishna, Hare
Radha
Krishna.
Radha Radha
Krishna Krishna Hare
Radha
Hare
Radha
Rama Hare Rama Rama
Radha
Rama Hare
Radhe Radhe Right,
Radhika Radhika
right, right, right,
Radhika Radhika
right,
Radhika Radhika
right,
Radhika Radhika Radhika
right,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Radhe, Radhe,
Krishna Krishna,
Radhe.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna,
Radhe, Radhe,
Hare Rama,
Radhe,
Rama Rama, Hare
oh Radhe, Radhe,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Radhe, Radhe.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Radhe, Radhe,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Radhe, Radhe, Radhe,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Radhe, Radhe, Radhe,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Radhe, Radhe,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Shri
Rama
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Rama Rama, Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasari
Krishna Krishna,
Gaura Bhakta,
Hare
Shri
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Chaitanya, Prabhu
Rama Rama, Hare
Nityananda,
Hare,
Shri Advaita
Hare Krishna, Hare
Gadadhara, Shri
Krishna,
Vasari Gaura,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama Rama, Hare
Shri
Hare.
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Ah,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Shri Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Chaitanya,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Shri Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Krishna Krishna Hare
Shri Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Rama Rama Hare
Shri Krishna Shri Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare Rama
Shri
Rama Rama Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Shri
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Story of Sridhar. This is Majikanda chapter 9 in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Sri Gaur Sundar is the controller of the universe. However, not for his own sake, not for his own sake, but for the benefit of everyone, he has accepted the garb of sannyas. All glories to the son of Jagannath Mishra and Mother Sachi, and all glories to his Sankirtan movement. Yeah. All glories to Lord Chaitanya, the very life of Lord Nityananda and Gadadhar. All glories to Lord Chaitanya, the very life of Nityananda and Gadadhar. He is the most beloved of Advaita and Srivas Pandit, Jagannananda Pandit, Haridas Thakur, and Vakraswara Pandit, Pundarik Vijayanidhi, and Sri Garba. Be merciful, O Lord, and look upon every living entity graciously. I think maybe your microphone's on there. May
Sorry.
the Lord and his associates be glorified. So that's really the essence. Again and again. That's always the essence. May the Lord and his associates be glorified. But his real associates, not the false ones. You got to find the real associates. And it's a kind of a narrow gate because you got to come all the way up to the reflection. Like I was hearing the preaching of Johann yesterday, hearing about it, because we got our spies here looking over these things. And now the preaching is now he's guru. Okay? Now Shamaguri is praising him as the guru and as the one who represents Lord Chaitanya truly. So that's how it works. So you come up against the reflection, and the speculation is the mirror image of the truth. See, that's why he always had a different opinion. That's the false followers have that different opinion. That's what we see in ISKCON and Vaishnavism today, is that reflection. See, it's not the truth. You don't see the real ecstasy, the real conclusive understanding there. And that's why you don't see even, you see more of it. See, with Johann, he picks up the rays because he's picking up the rays here. They don't pick up the rays here. They don't they didn't come here for 6 years and absorb the energy. See? So he's puffed up with this rays of energy he's got now. And he's promoting speculation as the real path. Okay? So one member here, I won't mention names, is going over there. Okay. And I said not to do that. Okay? I said not to do that. Okay. I said that before, and Madhusudan was going over there and others were going over there. And I tolerated for years, but no more. You make your choice. You go over there and sit in the reflection, but don't bring that reflection here and poison this place. Okay? So, and that goes for everybody. You make your choice. You want to sit in the reflection, you go over there. You want this protection here, you come here and stay here. I already tolerate I let people, Madhusudan and all those others come and do that. Let it go. But no more. It's finished. You had long enough to know. You want to make your choice, you go over there and sit in the reflection, and Johann will be your guru. He's picked up enough rays now. Now he can do what he wants. That's what a lot of these people, they've come here, they want to be guru. Oh, of course they won't say that. Just like in ISKCON. Oh yeah, they won't say, oh no, we didn't want to be guru. Yeah, they did. That's why it's like in the world. Even people that are smart, intelligent, they say follow the money. Don't believe what they say, believe what they do. That guy, don't say, oh, I don't want to be guru. He's being guru. See, that's good. He's sitting on his high seat and preaching, right? They're sitting on their high seats of Prabhupada's temples, and they're oh, they don't want to be guru. But but believe what they do. That's what they're doing. They're being guru. See? And they started out differently. They said, as what do you call it, trying to carry on the mission which they're supposed to do. So watch what they do, and otherwise you get into the hypocrisy. Oh, no, we're not. I don't really want to be guru. No, but they act as guru. And then people promote them as, see? So that's the reflection. Yeah. So all glories, see, this is it. All glories to Lord Chaitanya and his associates. When you find the real associates, you find the real Lord Chaitanya, the real conception. Remember, chapter 1 on the spiritual master of Adi Lila, it says Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya arose simultaneously. That happens in the preaching of a real devotee, a real associate. Simultaneously, you find the real guru and you find the real Krishna. Or simultaneously, you find the false representation. See, the one who picked up the reflection and wants to be guru and has that contamination. And you get the false God, the false Lord Chaitanya. And we know, you think Shamaguri is a great judge of character? She's promoting him as a guru, a big line of things. All glories to Johann. We're getting the real Lord Chaitanya now. You think she's a real spokesperson? She's a real witness for the truth? Come on, man. And have one member going over to that? What are you? Go over there if you want and stay over there. Don't come over here and pollute this. I'll have some of my members, I'll have your husband drag you by the hair and stick you over there. Don't think there's any difference. Lord Jesus came here to divide. Lord Chaitanya came here to divide. That's why he locked the door. We are here to divide. The hypocrites, go over there to the hypocrites. Or stay here and have a great time and have the blessings of God. What, you don't see the blessings of God here? You don't feel that? Even the hypocrites who say, wow, it's so great, over here. Then stop being a hypocrite or go and live with the hypocrites and drink that over there with them. But don't bring it over here, man. Because here we do the same thing. We lock the door from those kinds of persons. And you don't like it? Don't let the door hit you in the butt on your way out. I don't care if we're left with just a few sincere people. Rather, remember I told you about those Muslims, sincere Muslim soldiers. And they went in and says, hey man, if you don't renounce Christ, we're going to shoot you. And then half the room left. And then they put down their guns. They said, no, we just wanted to worship with the sincere person. We're like that here. And you don't like it too hard? Get over with the hypocrites. To me, that's hypocritical. What, it's not hypocritical? Johann for 6 years, all glories to Gohari Das, my life and soul? What kind of life and soul is Gohari Das, you hypocrite? Is it not clear? And you got people from our Sangha going over there? That's right there, Janaki. GTFOOH. Remember, hard like a thunderbolt and soft like a flower sometimes. You want to see more of the flower? Then don't do like that stupid fool did. Don't worry, I got her husband after her. He's going to straighten her out. It's what husbands, now there's a time when a husband should be in charge, man. Right? You put that wife back into her place, proper place. Yeah. I love this thing. All glories to Lord Chaitanya's real associates. You see how just very clear. If people understood that sentence, then you would be self-realized. You would find the real path, the real treasure. All you have to do is find the real associate. You find the real Lord Chaitanya. You find the real conception. Okay? Then you found the real guru. You see, you can't separate those two. They're like two peas in a pod. Not the unenlightened ones, the ones that Bhagavad Gita says, Krishna and the living entity are seated together as two birds and a thing. Well, one bird's not aware of that Lord. See, that's an unrealized person. That's these gurus over there. They're unaware of their super soul. They're no external manifestation of super soul. Prove it. Yeah. Prove you preach conclusively in the vision of the real scriptures if your ecstasy is real. You just absorbed a few rays, and then you turn those rays into name and fame. You want to energize your false ego. That's what's going to happen over. That's why Johann, he's feeling that, like, wow, man, I can be guru now. He could never do that in ISKCON, could he? Yeah, but now he gets the rays from where the real source is, and he could use it to be a guru. That's what's going on there. But what kind of guru? Well, it's motivated. It's a person unclear. It's like a schizophrenic. Oh yeah, I don't want to be guru. That's the hypocrisy. But why are you acting like guru? Why are you giving them the impression? See? Why are you going against the guru you praise? Yeah, it's so hypocritical. It's unbelievable, man. I just pointed it out to make it crystal, clear, crystal clear. So there's no doubt. I mean, it kind of obviously, not everybody is getting it here. So we got to make it a little more crystal. Yeah. Okay. Got that squared away. All right. What else we got here? Be merciful, O Lord, and look upon every living entity. See, and may the Lord and all his associates be glorified, for by hearing about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, one immediately attains the goal of devotion. See, when you hear from a real devotee, you get the real conception, and that pleases God in the heart. See, awakens the super soul. Yeah, maybe you don't get it immediately, but a lot of people, if you sincerely listen, look, I think Govinda started to get it. The tears start coming, get more purified after 8 months. Boom! Voila! Then Lalita, after a week of watching the video, boom! Voila! Devotion, right? This works here, doesn't it? This is the living book, is it not? That's why I love having confirmation. Not only do we have a confirmation in the book, we have a confirmation in reality, in this living reality in 2023, embodies, embodied, devotion embodied, the path embodied, the truth embodied. Wow! Amazing grace, huh? Where do you see something like that happening? The living book is here again, revived. All right, let's rock and roll. See, supreme goal of devotion, love of Krishna. Okay? How do you know people have love of Krishna? Not everybody, but people, you're on your way. You got examples here. Who knows how many lifetimes they came to come here to get this? And you can, because of their presence, because of presence of real devotees, that makes what they got, they can give you that. They give you that faith that you can't even develop after years and years of austerities. Look at Radhanath. Look at these guys. Radhanath is known to be austere. I don't know, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I have no idea. But say even if he is, look, you guys getting more faith in the truth that he doesn't even have. See, that's what you get from the real Vaishnavas. I realized that very early on. I realized I'm just a goat head, man. I got no power on my own. And I heard Nityananda says, I give my my realizations, to whoever surrenders. See, so I surrender to these Vaishnavas and their power. They give me the power of their austerities. That's how it works. You guys, anybody coming here, you're very fortunate because the advanced devotees, advanced in devotion, they turn their power over to you and make it so much easier. The living devotees, there's more power in that. Look at even when Lord Chaitanya was here. The devotees, when they came into Jagannath Puri, they didn't go to the deity there, the Jagannath deity. No, they went first right to Lord Chaitanya because the living presence was there. I mean, the living presence is in the deity. But when the Lord is here embodied in the fleshy body and speaking to you and emanating what that deity doesn't emanate, you don't see ecstatic, you don't see that deity on the altar, gyrating and tears coming from its eyes and laughing like a madman. You don't hear conclusive understanding coming from that deity, but you do from Lord Chaitanya. You do from his devotees, his real ones. The false ones like that Johan hides the truth through their speculations and their wannabe. He's not purified. He still has his desire he won't admit. But look at what he does. He sits on the high seat. Look, he's got people Shamaguri's worshiping him now as the real representative of Lord Chaitanya. He confirmed. However, this is great. Isn't this? I've been waiting for this, man. Man, it's worth waiting 6 years of tolerating that idiot, so that we can do some real preaching here, and make it like people, hey, don't just come here just to study a book. Come here to see the living reality of the Putanas and the Kalyas and the Trinavartas all whirlwind through our Sangha here, and we just beat them. Just smack them, and purify them, make them ready for the kingdom of God. Maybe we'll get that Johan and make him from a Putana to a real devotee, man, a real friend of Vishaka and Lalita and Vishaka. We'll put some pants on that deity, man, so he's not there with his shorts and lack of underwear. Put a coping on that guy. How can he represent the Lord without a coping? Come on. Even Karuna would do that. Even he would wear a coping. So you can tell that to him, Tarun, and Shamaguri. I know you guys watch some of this. Okay. Please listen attentively to this narration of Madhukanda because it depicts the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. Hear now the description. See, hear now. Or who's hearing now? Be here now. Here now means be here now. Hey, Eckhart, we need you here. Come here for a second. You be here now, hearing the pastimes, not just be here now and look at all this mundane stuff. See, that's the incompleteness of the Eckhart Tolle thing there, by the way, there, Fernando. The incompleteness of that is like a mode of goodness thing. You think that's very good. I studied him for a year and a half. All I read was one verse of Chaitanya Leela, and it just woke me right out of that one, man. But anyway, this is incomplete. It's incomplete to be here and now. I'll teach you a little thing about this. This is why this is a stronger realization. This is a deeper revelation. We be here now with the eternal pastimes of the Lord. He's being here now with the mundane creation. He's just there, be here now. Oh, I see the wall. Oh, I feel the breeze on my I feel this. And by the way, you never can be here now because you're always with the changing things, the changing environment, always. So you're never really here now. And what an effort that is. It is such a discipline. I know these people try to put that philosophy into force. It is so hard. It is. It's a big trouble to sit there to be here now, and your mind is going this way and that way because it's not. The mind is restless. It's looking for the ultimate rest, and we found that the ultimate rest is Krishna. I never have trouble with my mind is troubled, all I put it at the feet of the name, and the pastimes. All of a sudden, peace. Oh, my mind says, "Oh, great, Gohari, thank you. I was looking for this rest. I just wanted to remind you, you don't put me at the feet of Lord Chaitanya, I'm going to be all restless again, and the mind's going to go all over the place." You ever hear these Mayavadis, the Eckhart Tolle types and all of those guys out there? They're always talking about the monkey mind. You got to control the mind. Everything is hard for everybody. I see it on all levels, man. Even people trying to make money, in the crypto thing. Oh, man, you got to be disciplined. You got to work. You got to buy and build and all that. I say, hey, man, if I had to do that, I would give it up. I don't have to do any of that. I just meditate at the feet of the Lord, and it all works out so nicely. Effortlessly. See? The goddess of fortune is money. That's her external aspect. Did you know the goddess of fortune has an external body? External aspect. It's called wealth, material wealth. That's her external form. And people are chasing after that external form, man. And they're so restless. And she's restless because, she's always looking for rest. And she's found it at the feet of the Lord. And if you're smart, you find it also at the feet of the Lord. See, where she found it. When you find it where she's found it, then all of a sudden she comes and serves you. All of a sudden she comes and helps you. Like she helps even Govinda. Oh, here's a place for you. Oh, here's a food bank. Here's this. But it works. And because you found the real rest that she's found. And she's a goddess of fortune, not because of the wealth. That's just there. It comes along, seek the kingdom of God, and all else is added. And the kingdom of God is this relationship that she has, and that's why she's a goddess of fortune. But people, they chase after her external aspect. It's always so hard because she's restless. You can't hold it. It always slips through your fingers. See? Then you get God, then everything stays. Can you imagine if people knew this? They don't know this, and everything is hard for them. This is why the Lord came here. The Lord came here to make things easy for people. That's why you see Johann can't get over the rules and regulations and preaching the hard path. See, it's a hard thing. It'll always be hard for him. He can't rise above it. You have to go through the process. You have to find a real associate. You find the real concept, and you got to take it in and get purified. Not it comes in and then you just squirt it back up into the name and fame thing. It doesn't go deeply into heart. See? And just everything comes from this relationship. It's beautiful. This great revelation fulfills the desires of the Vaishnavas. There you go. See, why are people desire? I want this goal. I got this goal. I want to have this. I want a wife. I want a husband. I want a child. I want money. I want this. I want that. And a Vaishnava has all their desires fulfilled and at rest and at peace forever because they just stay, oh yeah, let me hear about the Lord again and all my desires fulfilled. Then you found peace. Oh, then everything else comes along. Automatically. That's the advanced state. Yeah, you could get that here. if you don't do like some of these people, they were over there, in the illusion, even though the guru says don't go over there, you go over there anyway. See? I'm this is the advanced course. I'm not gonna screw around anymore. No, no, no. No, the order of the spiritual master is the active principle of spiritual life. If you want your spiritual life deactivated, go over there. Go over where the guru says not to go. I mean, I don't give hard instructions. It's pretty easy. Turn off that channel and turn on this channel. If you can't do that, then go over to that channel and stay there. If you can't even follow that, then go over there and turn that channel on and stay watching that channel. Don't go bring that channel information over here. Yeah, I'm here to teach Chaitanya Charita. The order, I don't give hard orders. What is this? It's an important order. I wouldn't share this if it wasn't important. What, don't you want the advanced stage of devotion? Don't you want to be with real devotees, or do you want hypocrites being infiltrated in here? Ones who are like half over there and part over here because they want the energy, but they want to be over there because they like that hypocrisy. They like that speculation. They like to hear Guru Aparad. Can you imagine associating people here who associate with Guru Aparades and Vaishnavism? I mean, does that make any sense? You go and listen to a person who criticizes your guru, and then you come over here? Are you kidding? You're welcome there, Francis. You penetrate through the brick walls of illusion. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, sincere guy. I know, so that's why I told him this morning. You straighten that person out. I don't have
Francis is Amy, Guru Maharaj.
Huh?
It is Amy. Francis.
Amy. Rose. Oh, Amy.
Amy, on YouTube.
Well, same idea. He's also straightening her out. Okay. Thank you for your consistent and powerful preaching, Gurudev. You penetrate through the brick walls of illusion. You mine out the truth in the cavern of lies, the bright star in the dark world. Oh, yeah, Amy. Okay, great. Thank you for coming. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were okay, great. Yeah, anyway, we just discussing the philosophy practically. Isn't it nice to have a practical philosophy relevant? Or see, some people, they just want me, just speak about Radhi. What are you talking about, all this stuff, practical stuff? Well, Krishna consciousness is practical. It's applicable to your life and to what's going on here, and how to get into the kingdom and stay in the kingdom of God. And we have, it's got to, we have fun doing this too, right? It's not like it's, I like my job. Like Lalita said, I like the job of being a witness and a disciple. Hey, I like being guru. I like the job, man. I gotta, hey man, you get if Krishna would say, listen, I want you to be, I would have been that. Okay, whatever. What job you want to give me, Lord? Well, I got this. Okay, great. I'm also, I can get behind it. Gotta like your work. What do you want me to falsehood? Oh, actually, I don't want it. No, I like, the Lord says you be guru. Okay, I'm into it. Right? Govinda's into being a disciple, right? Lalita also. Yeah, we got to be into our work, whatever that is. Yeah, it's like Johan. He's into his job now. He wants to be the false representative. Okay, go ahead. Get into your job, man. do your work. Didn't Jesus knew there was going to be a Judas? Hey, what? The pastimes aren't going to happen again? Hey, if that doesn't happen where you got a Judas like a Johan, how can I say this is a revival? You got to have a Johan. You got to have a Judas. I've had quite a few actually already. You know? They just keep coming around. It's all right. We know how to handle them better and better all the time. We might turn some of these Judas into real devotees, man. You see how everything is used by the Lord. Even that you show, oh, I see, that's a false follower, and the real followers are. See, Judas was a hypocrite. He betrayed the Lord. He betrayed Jesus with a kiss, right? Oh, Jesus, I love you so much. But inside he was a speculator. See, always a speculator. He what did he do? He consorted with the Pharisees. See? He believed in the speculative path. He didn't, he liked Jesus' energy, but he had material motives, and it wasn't clean and clear, and he was in denial of that. That's what the hypocrisy is. You're in denial. You're not honest. You're not, you don't accept the purification. See, no, I don't want to see that. I just want to, and then what happens is that demoniac side rules. It motivates you. You betray the real spiritual potency, even hypocritically, like backstabbing thing, because you don't go through the purification. Okay, that is what it is. It stays out there though now. No more. Okay, what else we got? So the Lord manifested the glorious. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give Lalita a copy of this book because it's not the same exactly, but I'll give you a copy of something. Let's see here. Oh, no. Can I do it? No, it'll be a little hard to find. Okay, I'll continue reading a little bit. He wonderfully revealed his different incarnations, his astonishing feasting, and freely gave away pure Krishna prema to the devotees. See, he gave away pure Krishna prema to the devotees, to the real devotees, pure Krishna prema. See, the thieves, they come and get the raise. See? And then they go away. And you can tell they're not real devotees because they go and they come to steal. See, remember what did the demons come into Vrindavan? They came to steal the energy. They came to steal even the devotees and put them in a dark cave of speculation. That's what that is over there, is a dark cave. They're not seeing, they're seeing darkness. Speculation is darkness. You cannot achieve, chapter 2 of Adi Lila says, you cannot enter the realm of transcendental ras, or true love of God, pure love of God, by speculation. Okay? You got to relish your way into that, and you get that by deep hearing and purification. See? And then you go in through the door of relish, taste, transcendental awakened taste. You get it. There's no other way. That way is not the way. We could always see it never went in. See, never went in deep. It would go in and then I want to speculate. See, I think. Always wanted to talk. Didn't take it in because they don't want the purification. Anyway, that is what it is. Okay? And if you're superficial, like, okay, that's a place for somebody. You see how Krishna uses everything? All paths lie upon the Lord like pearls on a string. That's a path. They're not everybody. There are a lot of people that are at that level. They don't want to get pure, deeply purified. They want to look, they can't look at it. It's just not their time. So the Lord provides a place. See? So, that's why I preach here. If you can understand this message and you can see, oh yeah, I think I want to stay here. This is, I think I want transcendental taste. I don't want to go and be in a dark cave of speculations, Yeah. If you want to, you want this transcendental, it's very attractive. It's anyway, all we can do is show you and teach you what we know as examples, whether you're the guru or whether you're a disciple. And then the ones who are newcomers here, you can learn from the devotees here. That's all we can do, is show you the way. And, and then, if you've got sufficient substance here and Krishna gives you the mercy, you'll get it and stay here, stay in the circle and be safe. See, Janardhan, at least he's honest, purification. See, even he's got some ecstatic sin. You see, Krishna doesn't wait for him to get some symptoms of this taste in this juice, because he sees he's sincere. He wants to go through this. He sees the value in that. So that's a great example, Janardhan, for everybody. See, we help each other this way. You want to be on this team, then, you will help each other. I mean, you get a lot of help here. Where do you have a sangha like this? This is why, for the masses of devotees, if there's just even a few, this is the place for them to make real advancement from Vaidhi to Raganuga to spontaneous love in this very life. Otherwise, they're more or less just stuck there. They ain't going to move. It's very... without this kind of devotion that's manifest here, we read that yesterday. The devotees of this stature say it's useless. Lord Chaitanya said Vaidhi is particularly useless. It's what, are you ready for this level? You think that's useful? Well, then you'll stay there. But if you think that ain't enough for me, man, I don't want to just get a body as a human being where I'm a human body. Or the body of a demigod because I believe in the Vedas and I did Brahmatical things. To the Lord and his devotees, they think that's diddly squat. You're a non-liberated person. They want what's real. They want what's eternal. Otherwise, that's all useless. They don't want to just be liberated. They don't want salvation. They want to serve the Lord intimately in ecstasy. That's why these teachings are tough. If you have a very low standard and it's good enough for you to be a Brahmin, we'll go out, and you will. Because if you desire to be a Brahmin, the Lord will reciprocate. Okay, go to these Brahmins out there, and they'll teach you. Oh, by the way, you won't get rid of your false ego, because so many Brahmins have a false ego. Look at Daksha. If Daksha had a big false ego, he was a Brahmin and he was in the heavenly planets. You don't think these Brahmins in this Kali Yuga have big false egos? Come on, wake up. Kali Yuga. And these sannyasis and these gurus, only if you can genuinely get the real grace of Lord Chaitanya in this Kali Yuga can you be set free from that. And that grace is you got to find the real associates. Then you find the real Lord. That means you find the real grace, right? See, 1 and 1 equals 2, plus 1 equals 3. Oh, Satchidananda, bingo, you won the game. You hit the bell in the carnival. Jesus was telling his followers the same idea. These rituals are useless. The kingdom of heaven is inside and outside us. And the kingdom is a seed that grows just like the bhakti seed. Exactly. It's the same teaching. Always the same teaching. What do you think? And like in chapter 1 of the book of John, it said, Jesus came to his own. See, it's always a repeat. Jesus came to his own. Krishna came to his own. He came to Mathura. There were devotees there, but not all accepted him. Remember, the washermen said, no, I'm a servant of Kamsa. I don't want to accept you. There were those types there who were contaminated. He came to his own. You see, the verses are always the same. When you find the deliverer, it's always the same. Krishna came to his own. Jesus came to his own. He came to the Jewish people who were following God, or the Pharisees, version of God, the rules, the regulations. And it says, chapter 1 on the book of John, they didn't accept him because they considered the darkness as the light. You see, the darkness goes all the way up to religion of speculation. And Mr. Johan over there, thank you for your service of helping point this out really clearly. See, that's darkness, man. They consider the darkness the light. Isn't that Shamaguri? She wrote, we have our spies, you know, they're going over and checking it out there. Thank you for your service. I won't tell who the spies are. We don't reveal everything. Shamaguri, oh, yeah, we got the real Lord Chaitanya. See, they consider that darkness as the light. See? So they didn't accept where the real deliverance is. It's always the same, you see. Krishna came to Mathura, and those who accepted him got the benediction. See, those who serve Krishna, like the guy who had make the flowers, and Krishna says, I would like a little garland. Oh, okay, here you go. And you don't have to pay me now. Just if you want, you can pay me later. And the Lord says, oh, I'll pay you now. Here, I'll give you, you can have in this life, and this is what you get here, if you, because it's the same deal. Oh, in this life, you can enjoy this life according to your natural thing, at full strength. And then you're going to get the spiritual world in the end. You get everything just because you serve the real person in this world, delivering the real mercy. And what did Jesus said? Those who sacrifice all this bullshit, you know, the lands and even if it comes down to it, even wives and this and that, if they come to be like hypocrites and liars, and if you sacrifice that for the real path, for the name of God that comes through the real associate, you'll be rewarded with more friends and more family. And that's what I found, because I had to give it up all. Look at, I had to give up my own wife for this. And it was well worth it. Believe it wasn't easy. It was painful, but it was worth it. I have to go through the purification, how painful it is. But when that came, and it was like, hey man, either you go for worship the snake that in that Narayan Raj thing, you know, that she went into Radhakund Babaji's, or you choose life. I chose life, and I'm so happy because I got the real family now. She doesn't. She's stuck in that. This is her only hope. See? Yeah, that's what it came to. You know, I have to be an example. Otherwise, what kind of preaching is this? You know, it may come down to that for your wife or your family or your friends. Well, you know, your Johans that you knew for so many years may get in the way of your spiritual advancement. What are you going to do? You're going to give that up? You know what that's like? That's like in the Bible, who gave up his inheritance. You have an inheritance here. This guy gave up his inheritance for a meal, a mundane meal, mundane friendship, mundane wife. I don't care, whatever it is. If they want to be hypocrites and associate with hypocrites, it may come down to that. Hey, I had to do it. What, if I have to do it, you don't have to do it? What I have done, what did Jesus say? What I have done, all men must do. You think it's any different for Gaur Das? You think it's any different for you? Stakes are high here, man. What, you want to be like this? Look, this is the real family, right, Lalita? Isn't it? This is the real family. If you're not feeling that way, maybe you have some family out there, some mundane family that you're attached to. See, those, you don't have to give it. If that's not in the way, like Janaki and Lalita, their family, they know their prime priorities is this. And they, you know, just go through the motions of their life. But if it came down to that, where the family says it's us or this, I know the choice that Janaki and Lalita would make. What would you make out there? It's Johan or this. because it's like that. He's blaspheming Vaishnavas and Guru and presenting complete speculation and making himself as Guru and being glorified as Guru. And he's good with that. And look, Christina and Shamagori are his worshipers. If you can't give that up, you don't deserve to be here. You know? How does that go? GTHO or whatever that is.
GTFOOH.
Yeah. Well, I'm not here to you baby. If you're babies out there, go out there to the hypocrites or go to ISKCON, go to Narayan Maharaj. You think that's so exalted over there? He didn't give you diddly squat. Nothing but a bunch of rules and regulations and austerities. And nobody's got love of God like some devotees have here. So what big deal is that? What big deal is the Radhakund Babajis? Look at my ex-wife. She's as mundane as can be. Working in an old folks' home with no bhakti, praying, oh, when is my guru going to give me some ecstatic devotion? And she had all that right here and gave up all this inheritance and wealth she could have had for a mundane meal with these kind of persons looking at the reflection of the truth. No, they block the path. We open the path to Vrindavan and prove it. And you don't see that? Stick around longer and maybe you will.
It's like Judas who sold his soul for some silver, eh?
Yeah, for 30 pieces of silver. Yeah. So anybody you want to sell your soul for 30, go to Johann, for 30 pieces, for less, you get less than that with him because he ain't going to give you a dime. We heard he has all that money and they won't give you a dime, man. That's the kind of miser that guy is. Yeah, they know it, see, and they don't hinder her, so otherwise she'd know. Any real devotees like that. If you're strong enough. So if you're not that strong, stay here and cultivate this. And listen, the instructions are not that hard. If they feel hard, it's only because of maybe some attachment or something. Anyway, you got to struggle a little bit with yourself. Just the way it is. You're going to struggle here a little bit, or you're going to struggle out there a lot. And you struggle here, you're going to win your soul, man. You're going to be a hero. Really, you're going to be a hero, and the Lord's going to make you a hero. Look again, I'm amazed. I was listening to this guy today on Facebook. This is it's so amazing. Yeah, he was talking about what was going on. This guy, what's his name? Andrew Tate. He's one of the heroes of people here, but I think it's a psyop, actually. Yeah. So anyway, he shows what's going on in the world. You know what's going on? Taylor Swift? She's America's sweetheart. She's so sweet singer and everything. But you know what? She turned into a devil. Now she's doing performances and showing hell in the background, and that she's a witch and acting like a witch, and everything. I saw the videos, that she's going all around and everybody's attending. And this Andrew Tate put it up and said, look what's going on here in the world. He said, this is going on in the world, man. You need to fight this. You see the thing. You got to be a hero. You got to be a hero. You got to fight this. And then at the end of the video, it was sounding pretty good. I thought, oh, this guy's mode of goodness. He's okay. He wants to fight. He's a demigod type. Oh, yeah. And then in the end, what did he do? In the end of the video, he was selling his program. That, to come into his program and pay probably a lot of money so that you can become a hero. And the guy is rich. The guy has millions and millions of dollars, maybe $1 billion. This is what we're dealing with in the world. There's no shelter anywhere. And I realized, I said, my God, the Lord wants to make it easy. If you find the real path here, And it's no trouble at all, not much trouble, to become a hero. You know, the Lord makes you a hero because you actually save the world. You save people from illusion. And because the Lord uses you, gives you the strength to save people. Otherwise, people, that guy, many people like him, think by their own strength they're going to save others. And they are always cut down. They're always martyred. No, by the strength of the Lord, we are able to save others. Right? Isn't that the idea? Of ourselves, we can do nothing. But you got to know who the real self is and have this relationship established. Otherwise, you can't use. Look, people can't even serve here unless it's strong. Right? You can't do, you won't even be inspired to do anything. Look, Madhusudana couldn't get anything out of that guy for 6 years because he wasn't empowered. The Lord didn't give him the intelligence. Many people are still working on getting it because once you get it, automatically you know it. Look at Lalita. She knows the service she's doing. Look at Govinda. This is a symptom. And this, they can't serve on their own. It's because of the empowerment of the Lord inside them. And when you get purified enough here, your faith gets strong without doubt and thinking, am I in the right place? What's God's will for me? God's will, if you're here, is a great mission, my friends. And when you really get that, you're going to be empowered and you're going to do something important in this world when you get that, whoever you are out there. Where are you going to find a Jesus trip like this? Where are you going to find the Lord Chaitanya trip like this? Where? Where is anything? What's God's will for you? Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? So when it gets obvious to you guys, you'll be able to. You're like funny. You know, he knows, oh man, I'm a householder. Yeah, hey, let me help you out. Let me help the mission. You'll all be like that when you really get that this is your shelter. This is my shelter. I'm just offering my shelter to you. Yeah, man, you want to come under this? Let's be under this together. This is Govardhan Hill, man. It's a family under here, right? If you're not family, you'll be out there. And then you're part of Maya's family. So you got a lot of family members there on the outside of Vrindavan. You want the real Govardhan? Come under this shelter. It's great. I'm here. You want to be where I am? Well, you know, that's Guru. So, Noodle says, you read what Noodle says there.
Noodle says, struggles here seem seamless. I see no struggle, in fact. I mean, life has been only easy from the time we came here. It's getting much better day by day. This is little a side effect of spiritual growth, maybe, and don't want to lose this for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you see, you come here regularly and that's what happens. Yeah, it might be tough. Maybe I poke a hole in your false ego or something, or poke it a little bit. What is he saying? Yeah, well, what are you going to do? I got my nature, you know. I'm a prick, like a pinprick. You might think I'm another kind of prick, but it's just a pinprick. You know, like a porcupine. A needler. Okay. You know, it's like, you know, when sometimes you're sowing a seed in soil, there's a little rock there, you know, and so you got to break that rock. You know, so you need like a really pointy instrument to sow the seed. You know, you break that rock. That's the idea of the Nityananda has a plow, you know, for rocky ground. You don't need a plow if the soil is soft, right? You just stick the thing, but usually you got to plow the damn thing first. So we do some plowing here, man. You know, plow is sharp. It's one of the weapons of the weapons of mass divinity of Nityananda. He's got a club too, you know. He's good at clubs. He taught Dorota and I how to fight with clubs. But he didn't. He taught him obviously the reflection because Bhima beat him, and they all. You know, Maya's got this thing. Anyway, I'll go another time with that. Not today. Okay. So yeah. So his astonished. Oh wait. He wonderfully revealed. Wait. The Lord manifested the glorious Satya Prabhav, the 21 hours of devotional ecstasies. In this pastime, he wonderfully revealed his different incarnations, his astonishing feasting, and freely gave away pure Krishna prem to the devotees. Okay? If you're a devotee, you get it very easily. And if you're not a devotee, I got good news for you. If you're not fully devotee, you know, devotional, you're mixed and all that, you'll get all you need here to break that crust up, you know, so you can become a devotee by the strength of the devotees here. There's advanced devotees here to help. Where are you going to get this kind of help? Think about it. Where are you going to find such persons who are so clear, so ecstatic, you know, so mature? This is a very rare place. You're lucky generally to find one ecstatic devotee in this world. And usually they're hidden away somewhere. You know, and maybe they'll give you darshan for a minute, and then then you got to go. But where are you getting such free? This is real Lord Chaitanya mood. Ghost and Anandi going around sharing every day, Bhajan Anandi, Ghost and Anandi, you know, sharing the Holy Ghost with everybody, right in the mood of Jesus Christ and Lord Chaitanya. Isn't it? Jesus wanted to and Lord Chaitanya promoted more, and we're into that. Just share the breeze with everybody. Whoever will accept, like the wrong idea is what Johan was preaching, that Nityananda accepted everybody. Yeah, but do you accept Nityananda? Come on, man. What do you think? Who do you think's working here? I don't see you accepting sincerely. Hypocritically, yes. But hey, whoever sincerely accepted Nityananda got love of God. And those who hypocritically accepted, they had to get over their hypocrisy. Of course. What, you think hypocrites are allowed into the kingdom? Yeah, and if they stay like that, well, then they stay and serve as an obstacle. Look at Vallabha Bhatti. He started his own disciplic line. I don't even, I'd like to look at this. I wonder if the followers of Vallabha Bhatti disciplic line actually believe in Lord Chaitanya. I bet they don't, because he didn't even mention him, as far as I know. I read a little bit of it and I thought, I felt really bad in my heart. I thought, and then I stopped reading. I didn't want to hear any more. So all the Vaishnavas honored the Lord in a grand bathing ceremony known as Raja Rajavira, which is fit only for the most powerful kings of the universe. See, when you have the Lord as the most powerful king of the universe, the real Lord, you'll start really crying and bathing the Lord with, this is the kind of washing he wants. You bathe his name with ecstatic love. Otherwise, what are you doing? A ceremony still, right? Ceremony. Isn't this beyond ceremonies? Isn't this the meaning of the ceremony, is to bathe the Lord with tears of real love, ecstatic love? Even those false tears, eventually. will do something. Even Prabhupada said, the people, the sahajas, and that's that type of thing. The sahajas gradually get purified, gradually, but not like here quickly. So one day, Gaurasundar came to Srivas Pandit's house, accompanied by Nityananda, who was beside himself with joy. Gradually, all the Vaishnavas assembled there. Gaurasundar, who was engrossed internally, looked about himself, just as a regal personality. You know what? I think my voice is so I need to stop talking, but maybe, Lalita, you want to read something here? I don't want to stop this yet, but I just need to stop.
Yeah, I can come and get the book if you want to.
Oh, yeah. I'll meet you halfway,
Yeah, good.
sort of halfway. Yes, there's the white marker.
Oh, yes.
Okay, great. Ah, Krishna. Ooh. Oh, there's somebody here, Govinda. Oh, there he is. Okay. Looks like Govinda's in the library.
Yeah, mostly when he comes in class.
Oh,
When
that's
he's in the stream, he sits there.
Oh, that's great. In the library.
Warm and
Yeah.
good internet.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Oh, glories to you. Oh, glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadara. Sri Vas Arikora Bhaktavrina. Please listen attentively to this narration of the Madhya Kanda because it depicts the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya.
No, I think you can go down a little bit
His house.
on the same page.
On this, one day, Guru Sundara came to Srivas' house,
Yes, yes.
to Srivas Pandita's house, accompanied by Nityananda, who was beside himself with joy. Gradually, all the Vaishnavas, they assembled there. Guru Sundara, who was engrossed internally, he looked about himself, just as a regal personality surveys his surroundings with intensely powerful glances. The devotees could perceive the Lord's mood, and immediately they started a loud kirtan.
I'm here. I just got to go do something.
Yeah. On previous days, the Lord would dance in the ecstasy of a devotee servant of the Supreme Lord. And then, changing that mood momentarily, he would reveal his identity as the omnipotent Supreme Lord. That mood would also quickly change he would again revert to the mood of a devotee. However, today, to the good fortune of the assembled devotees, the Lord stood up as if to dance as usual, but then instead he sat on the throne of Sri Vishnu. On previous occasions, the Lord would sit on Sri Vishnu's throne, immersed in devotional ecstasy, as if unaware of his own conduct.
Yeah, you know how they say Jesus sits on the right hand of God or the left or whatever. And that's how it actually is. When you find the real spiritual master, you found a person qualitatively equal with the Lord. And so they sit at the same level. That in the sense, but not quantitatively. That's why real devotees realize their position, realizes they have a relationship with the Lord, not that they understand their position, part and parcel. See, they have full knowledge. Otherwise, you can believe that you're God because you're qualitatively equal, and if you're not purified deeply, you think you're God. See, that's the oneness thing. That's not deep. The devotees are in their relationship. That's Bhagavan realization. This is why you see, I remember I said ultimately Johann, where he is, he'll start to think he's God. He's already being promoted as the Lord by Shamaguri. So, and that's what happens. It's oneness thing. See, they're not in their full position. They start to merge with God. That's what happened to Vallabhabhata, obviously. He left Mahaprabhu and he became Mahaprabhu. See, that wasn't true. He was not Mahaprabhu. But this is what happens with Mayavadis they come into Vaishnavism, but they're actually not really Vaishnavas yet. They're not purified. There's actually Mayavadis. This Prabhupada talked about in purports in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He said there are actual Shiva worshippers who come into Vaishnavism, and they're actually looking for salvation and oneness with God. But they come and they use, they act like Vaishnavas, like imitating them. Just like demons, they come in positions. They come in position in politics. Or the Vatican, they come, as them. Well, the same thing. Mayavadis come into religion or into the truth, but they're actually Mayavadis, so they're not purified. They really believe in their idea just to be one with God. They end up becoming God. They have to take the Vaishnava thing and they go like that. And so that's why you'll see eventually he'll be the Lord incarnate. It always ends up that way. So, because the devotee and the Lord are qualitatively equal. So if you don't make your position as a devotee, clearly you end up merging in like that. And then you start promoting that thing that you're God. That's why it's already happening. It's interesting to see that. You'll start thinking, oh wow, I'm an incarnation now. You look at how Christina's falling into that. Now she's a great apostle. See? God knows she'll be the goddess herself. You know who's like that? Amaji. She also the whole idea, she presents herself as a Vaishnava and as a person who worships Krishna, but she is Krishna. She is the Krishna. See, and the idea of her following her is to merge with God. That's her. I read a book. It's about. She says, yeah, you chant the mantra, Krishna mantra, and bhajan, and eventually you'll merge with God and become God. See, so isn't that interesting how that works? So you see how rare this is? And many people believe those things. See, they follow those paths because, they just don't connect with this. This takes purification.
She gives a hug with a temporary result.
Yeah.
So what? You can't grow. She doesn't give bhakti.
Well, there's a kind of bhakti there, but it's not clean and clear. That's the thing. It's mixed. That's why you see there's some bhakti there, but it's not deep. It's not deep enough, and that's why you see Ramananda Roy said those who get the impersonal conception of Brahman, that's the Brahman level, is oneness level, need to give up their speculations because you're still speculating. You speculate on what you think is the truth because you still haven't realized the deepest aspect. But you give up that your opinion, even at that level, and you hear from a realized devotee in their actual position as a devotee, truly, who's a true devotee in relationship with the Supreme Lord, who knows that Lord and knows the real path. See, and you give up your speculations and you hear from them and get more purified. Okay? So that's the idea. Otherwise you promote that lesser thing. It's pretty deep here. It's pretty amazing. But that's Lord Chaitanya's grace, man, to give such high things, great things. Prema bhakti. For the kind of chanting you see people do here, look at this. Krishnadas Kaviraj says in the 8th chapter of Adi Lila that you can chant the mantra that we chant for millions of lifetimes and not get the prema that you see here already in some of the devotees in this Sangha. Millions of lifetimes. And look, it's here. This is the best place to come. The only way you can keep yourself or anybody else out of this, and this is how they do it, I don't believe it. You can deny all you want, but the symptoms you read about in these holy books that you claim to worship out there are all here in life, in real life. You can deny all you want, but that's all the envies and jealousies of those kinds of unpurified people. And they fit in the category of the preaching, and I'm just reviving that preaching, that's all. Also in the 8th chapter of the Adi Lila, Krishnadas Kaviraj says, those who do not believe in the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, of the Panchatattva, okay, in the mercy of the Panchatattva, will be croaking frogs. They're just croaking frogs. Those who don't believe in that mercy, like my ex-wife, like Mahavirya, like Johan, like so many, Mina even now, because she's not coming. You don't believe in this mercy, therefore you got the lesser thing. You got the speculation. Okay? See? Because you see how all this is about faith in this preaching. If you have faith and you listen and you hear, you're going to get purified and you'll get deeper, ever deepening experiences of the absolute truth. You found the real path and you'll just progress on it if you're here following the instructions of the spiritual master and the opinion of the spiritual master, which none of them follow that left. They all have their own opinion, right? It differs from this one. But the results also differ. See? Go ahead, Lalita.
On previous occasions, the Lord would sit on Sri Vishnu's throne immersed in devotional ecstasy, as if unaware of his own conduct. Not so today. Today he did not conceal his real identity with the cloak of his internal energy.
A lot of people, they want to be either God or Guru. it's unfortunate because the greatest pleasure is to be servant of the Lord and even servant of the Guru. The greatest pleasure. Yeah, see, Govinda understands, Lalita knows that. That's the pleasure. Why? Because you found the great pleasure of God in your heart. The Lord has revealed to you the greatest pleasure is not to imitate Guru, not to be, be false Guru, false prestige of Guru, or to become God. No, is to serve the Lord and to serve the spiritual master. And then you get service to the Lord the proper way. See, then you can chant the holy name with great ecstatic devotion, with real devotional mellows and symptoms. You got to be
First, the Guru first.
Yeah.
Worship the Guru first. You've got to really understand it.
You got to understand that. That's why it's chapter 1 of Adi Lila. And when you understand that, then you'll see the happiness that Govinda and Lalita have and other devotees have. Okay? And that's the thing. Once you guys stand up for that, see, and if you do, then that, see, like Jesus said, let your light shine before men. But it's the light of God shining through you. See? Because you don't work alone now. You're in a relationship, an eternal relationship. I know even in the human world, it was like that. When I was in love with somebody, when I was with my partner, everything was more strong. It just worked better. Even on the human level. Now, can you imagine you have that relationship with God? With Krishna? Everything just gets better and easier and more powerful. And you become a soul winner and you bring other people into that greatest position. You take them out of their false dreams, temporary dreams, into the eternal dream of God. His dream is that we get back together with him. Like Gopakumara said, remember the story? And Krishna said, oh, great, my friend has come back. Been waiting eons for you. See, that's the dream of God, we don't know. We forgot that. He hasn't forgotten, and he's always working. That's why he comes again and again in many incarnations and sends his devotees so that we can, realize his great dream. And then you realize, wow, this is what I've been always looking for. And the Lord has known and hasn't forgotten us. And he sends his servants to help us. See, and ultimately you meet his most intimate servant and are delivered quickly. Otherwise, you got all these other servants and they're more or less an illusion until you meet the most intimate one. The ones, the Narada Muni types who laugh and cry deeply, ecstatically, conclusively. And GTFO out of this material illusion. Yeah, go ahead, Lily.
Instead, he sat on the throne continuously for 21 hours. The devotee stood in front of him with folded hands and hearts, effervescent,
Something like that.
effervescent with joy. It was a wonderful sight. The devotees were fully content. Spontaneously, they expressed, we have entered Vaikuntha. The Lord sat amidst all as the Lord of Vaikuntha, and everyone present became free from the influence of the material, illusory potency.
That's interesting because how it's all about moods. If you see the Lord in the mood of Vaikuntha, you enter Vaikuntha. And he was like sitting on the royal throne, right? in that mood of authority. And sometimes he would be in the mood of Vrindavan as a devotee, see, and showing the Vrindavan is shown by the devotee's moods, see. But so the Lord would change his mood, and you would enter a different realm. It's like Jesus said, in my Father's house has many mansions. See, and so you go into one mansion of Vaikuntha, or you go into the mansion of. So the Father's house is very big, and the mansions are very big. Vaikuntha is, we could say, one mansion, and then you got Vrindavan, but you can only understand Vrindavan in that mood. So you got to see that mood first. That's why when the Lord manifested the mood of prema, the prema of Vrindavan, the devotees thought, my God, how fortunate we are to see. The Lord Krishna has allowed us to see that prema, that is very rarely even seen in this world. It's very purifying to even see it. Okay? And Lord Chaitanya said the same thing when he saw the ecstatic mood of Nityananda. How fortunate I am that Lord Krishna, see, that both the devotees and the Lord said the same thing. When they saw the ecstasy of a real devotee, genuine one. How fortunate we are to see the pure devotion of Nityananda, which was that was the bhav of Nityananda in Vrindavan. That's the door to it, is the real devotee, their real devotion and their understanding. See, and their real transcendental knowledge is that door. It's pretty narrow, isn't it? You think out of those thousands of gurus, you won't even find one like that. In any of those, I didn't find one. You can step forward if you want and prove it to us. I mean, it's very easy. Just pull up your bead bag and let's see what the Lord does. Let's see if he proves that you're a real devotee. And you'll find not even one will come here. Not even one. And let's see what you've realized. See if it's better than what's coming through here, or equal to it, or even a tenth as good, as clear, as logical as here. Even a tenth. Let's see it. We're not vocal enough. What? There are not enough Narayan Raj devotees out there. There's not enough ISKCON devotees running across our videos. They don't even care about them. Well, what kind of gurus are worshiping? You don't like this? This is high class. This is first class. When I was in the Narayan Raj group, they were saying, Narayan Raj was saying, this is first class devotion, first class devotees. You got to be first class. Yeah, well, where is the class act, man? Where is the Lord Chaitanya act? To me, that's the class act. If there's first class devotion, you can be first class ecstasy and first class conclusions. Where is that other than here? Come on, I dare you guys, some of you, come on. Show us what you got. You got anything? Maybe we should invite Johan. Maybe, what do you think he would come? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a test. Let's invite Johan. Hey, man. Okay, let's do it. Hey, if he is the one, you all go to him. Okay? I mean, if he's saying he's the one, right? Shamaguri's praising. Shamaguri says, now I found Lord Chaitanya.
Okay, fight it in the ring, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, I'm going to unblock him and invite him. And let's all attend and let's have a nice conversation and let's see what happens. I think that let's go for it, man. Let's risk all for Krishna. I might lose everything. I might lose you guys. I won't have nothing. Lucky I have a little Bitcoin, to tide me over in case I lose all my followers and friends. Johann might be the real truth, huh? That's what he claims, Let's put it to the test. Hey, man, hey, maybe I'm to be his follower. Maybe he's Lord Chaitanya. I don't know. Maybe he's the real, So let's put it to the test. Okay. I'll unblock him right now. And I need somebody to be my herald. Who is that? Oh yeah, Lalita.
What is a herald? What is a herald?
Herald means you go and give him the invitation. Okay? You read from the scroll. Bohari invites you to tomorrow's class and to have a discussion about the absolute truth.
I will do that, yeah.
Yeah. And so you, because he's unblocked, so you're being the herald, and I'll unblock him right now. It's because I don't want to forget. Hey, man, I think this is a great idea. So settings and privacy. See, privacy center. He said I was afraid of him, so let's find out, Let's see, Facebook settings. What is this? Facebook settings. Boy, they always change things here. Manage your account center.
Yeah, they always change.
Okay, well, anyway, I have to do it later because it's more complicated. Or here we go. Your information. Account settings. My goodness. They always changing stuff. Yeah, I can't find it yet. I'll have to do it a little bit later. Okay, so that's it. Settled here. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we got to have somebody. I keep challenging him. Maybe we can get him. He'll probably come, So let's see what he has to say. It's mentioned that one Vaikuntha planet has the wide 10 power of 21, just to give, yeah, it's a big place, man. Yeah, go ahead. Read on there, Lalita.
Yeah. Lord Chaitanya instructed, sing the bathing song. The devotees were very pleased, and they began to sing. In time, with the
You know
song...
what a bathing song is? You think it's sing the bathing song and do the thing. Yeah, the bathing song is when you sing from your heart and the tears start to pour out of your eyes. That's the bathing song, bathing the Lord that way. He's very much looking for that kind of worship. Otherwise, it's so external. You're just doing the ceremony, which is a shadow of the truth. Even St. Paul said that. He said, that's a shadow of the truth are the rituals and the Pharisee type things, those rituals they do and all. It's a shadow of the truth. See, the Pharisees are a shadow of the truth. See, the speculators are a shadow of the truth. That's why they come in, they want to be teachers. It's just a shadow. The real teacher has got that surrendered relationship now with the Lord, and the Lord uses them genuinely. Genuine. It's genuine. That's why you make such quick advancement, because their word is the word of God. See? The word Shuddha Bhakti God. See, that's very powerful. It's different than, everybody's got a word of God, but what level? Motive ignorance. A drunk on the street has a word of, this is what I really like, right? Not that. Is that word very good? Not even good. And you got a passionate word, you ever see these guys? They're teaching. Yeah, come on, you can make a lot of money. That's actually Andrew Tate is like, you see his energy. He's money, a fruit of God. Yeah. Tony Robbins also. Hey, you should see, guy's always scheduled up doing one thing after another. I watched his biography. This guy was really hyped up. See, it's fruitive. Okay, that's fine. That's your word. You want that word? Go listen to them. Mode of goodness word. Rules, regulations, austerities, like this, and rituals still, lots of rituals and rules, regulations, and rituals, rules, regulations, and rituals. The austerities, renunciations, disciplines. See, you want that word? You're at the races. See? Or you want that rare ecstasy. That you got to have the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. You got to go through those who have the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, because they show you the only path to it, which is their word. Their word is a transcendental word. Their word is conclusive, and it's clear, and it is direct into the kingdom. That's the word. That's here, in my estimation. What do you guys think? Have you heard any clearer teachings in this? Go follow them. Have you seen any clear ecstatic love? Go follow that. Have you seen any better family than this? Go follow that. Is Johan's family? I mean, he's collecting a family now. Does that look higher than this? A better class of persons than this? Just comparing, I'm not attached. If I thought it was better, I'd go over there. If I had better teachings over there, better ecstasy, better family members, I would go there, wouldn't you? We even have somebody that not clear, they go over there, Go ahead, Lalita, read that. This is interesting, this thing.
Yeah. The devotees were very pleased, and they began to sing. In time, with the song, the Lord gently swayed his head from side to side, and he showered the devotees with merciful glances. Responding to the Lord's mood, the devotees performed the Abhishek bathing ceremony. First, the devotees brought water from the Ganga and they strained it. Then, in the correct proportions, they added musks, sandalwood paste, saffron, and camphor, feeling increasing feeling increasing love for the Lord. They carefully prepared all the items and were ready with jubilant shouts. They began the ceremony. They chanted the appropriate mantras. Lord Nityananda, he was the first to pour water upon the Lord's head.
See, Nityananda was the first.
Of course.
Yeah, it's the first to pour water. That's why our disciplic line comes from the original servant who makes other servants. See, even the Lord came as a servant, but to understand our lines come from Nityananda and Advaita, our line. They're the first to bathe the Lord. See? So and so that's why the Nityananda, that represents the Lord being bathed by actually the tears, that water from Nityananda. See, and we get all the way through the line. That's why you won't, unless you find that line of tears coming from a real devotee, you haven't found the real line. See? So, but don't be fooled by those who get some rays and they got a few tears, but still they're not purified yet. They need to get deeply purified, and then you have to act not like hypocritically as a hypocritical disciple, but as a real, sincere, one-pointed disciple. But that comes from purification. You have to go all the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Christina said in one of her videos that she was on a higher stage. It's a while ago, you know, because I am blocked. But she was on a higher stage because she only loved. But it's not true. A devotee cries and loves,
Yeah.
keeps on
See,
crying.
that's inconclusive right there. See, she looks at the thing and thinks it's all about that. But anyway, because it's some kind of a donkey laugh or something, hee hee hee, and yeah, so that's hidden from her, the truth, the conclude. That's what she'll preach. So that's like a jewel on the head of a serpent now. See, she took tried to steal the energy, but all she does is speculate, and it just is more. It's just offenses to the real name, and there are a lot of people like that. There's what to do. They just not on the real path. They just don't know how to do it. They just they're real false followers. They're not real devotees yet. They want to be better, bigger, better, and more than the devotees. And that it's kind of a neophyte thing. You notice how the neophyte ISKCON devotees, they always want to teach us something. It's a neophyte. They can't get out of the
Typical.
neophyte stage. Yeah, they're ordinary, but they consider the real devotees ordinary. Just like even look at the sannyasi of Ramachandra Puri. He thought he was better than Lord Chaitanya. See how he thought he was better than the devotee. He would criticize the devotees. He would criticize Lord Chaitanya. See, that's the Vallabha, that's that too. But that's this Ramachandra Puri path. He was offensive to his guru and he became like that, or he was like that. See, same thing. We have that kind of thing happening here. Persons who they think they're better than guru. See, the Christina and the other guy. I don't want to scare him away, so.
Yeah, I don't know if I was scared away if I want to say something either, but your books, your work, your classes are very, very, very worthy to transcribe, translate into all formats. Johans are ununderstandable. You can't understand them. It's just a mismatch of what's he saying?
Yeah. Wow, Shamakuri understands perfectly, right? She's so clear. Oh,
Well,
this is.
well, then I think it's like there's many people. It was only the young boy, Krishna-esque, Nimayas, who recognized that the king didn't have any clothes of devotion on.
Yeah.
Most people went along with it, and oh yeah, the king, he's a great king, he's a great king.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. They don't really sin. They're just in a kind of it's nothing real. It's fake.
Yeah, the Lord knows who He wants to send here. Yeah, and they'll come. Listen, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's take a break now. I'll take a break. If you want to go live, you can do that, Lalita.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will put something in my mouth.
Yeah. Put some
energy.
Yeah. The tricky thing with an awakening is that the false ego is still present and it can take over. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. See, the awakening, you get some rays and you think that's the awakening, but it's not very deep yet. So you get the rays and then you energize the thing that needs to be purified, the false ego. See, it doesn't go in deep, and you push it into the contamination. And then after a while, you start to, well, anyway, you energize that and you don't come sincerely yet. So you just take the rays like Christina. Isn't that funny? They're both like that. Christina and Johan, they took the rays and then they become like that. And that's their family. You see, that's why they feel Shamaguri feel attuned to that level of vibration. We don't. That's why it's over there and we're over here. We'll just have a little have an interesting experience, they'll see how that shows up, or if it shows up. Well, it's up to Krishna. We'll invite and see what he says and does, and then you can invite all his friends. They can also.
I can't because I'm blocked.
Oh yeah, but they can. Well, they'll be in. Well, Janaki can do that. Janaki will invite the friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whoever shows up, we'll deal with them. Yeah. Yeah, you can invite the friends, and yeah, so it'll work like that. Yeah, you can't say that we don't have an interesting experiences here, huh?
Great idea with Blockbuster. Great idea. That's like Nimai used to do, isn't it? Nimai used to gather everyone together to debate, discuss in a nice, friendly way. You do that.
Yeah. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Yeah. Let's let the most clear, the most logical, the most conclusive, the most. I feel I am in the purifying stage with disgusting symptoms. So I better shut up and listen. What is it? Who is that? Janardhan, right? No?
No, it's Tom.
Oh, this is Tom. I'm in the purifying state with the disgusting symptom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, okay, so we'll end now. Thank you very much, everybody. Hare Krishna.